Fifth dimension, new kids, human origins, new technology, karma, manifestation, miracles. December 23, 2015. The alignment of planetary concession, which is reaching a culmination point in the weeks to come, shall propel humanity further still into the benevolent understanding of themselves, Gaia, and the whole of the universe. Through the planetary invocations which shall indeed shine through the density remaining on your planet, the existing structure of society shall begin to crumble before your very eyes, and a new structure and cognition shall arise from the very same debris that have been spewed out into the universe by the beholders. Through the planetary alignments, you shall feel a difference in your understanding of self. You shall be presented with various outcomes and timelines from which to choose from in order to continue your mission here on Earth, and the timelines that you shall see, shall be seen by all and selected by all whom you are to be walking with on your path. A mutual cognition of a new reality structure and a mutual agreement upon the timeline and experiences to be had, shall be made. What we are trying to say to you, dearly beloveds, is that you are all one cognition, and as such, all those whom you associate with, those whom have signed up to walk with you in your path, shall ignite the powers within in order to shift the present-based reality structure into a new system. And so, when this moment occurs, and it will, you shall see a benevolent spectacle of light unfold rapidly before you. You shall see as much of that which you deem to be real disappear before your very eyes. Through the dim veil of forgetfulness you shall begin to clearly see the truth of all that is, the truth of that which indeed you are, the truth of that which you are here to uphold. For through the initiative of the 33rd dimension, you shall begin to receive various encodings which shall allow you to pinpoint the blockages, faults, and breakages within your known world, and figure out a way of releasing said blockages in order to unite the whole of all parts. Through various encounters with the fifth dimensional kind, you shall be taught that which indeed you are here to uphold. You shall be taught various techniques in order to be able to function in a new reality. For the new reality structure shall find you a bit confused and disoriented. And so, through tremendous support that your planet is receiving at the very moment in time, you shall be able to push through the unnecessary barriers standing in your way to full awakening, full understanding, and cognitive know-how of the benevolence of being. The transfiguration of triangular degree of consciousness is evolving rapidly for you now. The transfiguration of triangular degree of consciousness is taking root in the subconscious dwellings of your soul. Is taking root and shape, and is manifesting through the cognitive understanding of that which you are. The triangular degree of consciousness has indeed aligned with your planet, and is manifesting various degrees of turbulence throughout our known world. For through the purification, and only through the purification principles, can a new reality begin to take shape in your cognitive understanding of that which is. For through the transfiguration of old ideals and principles, shall you reach the intuitive centers within. And so and thus, the time has come to identify the set of new ideals and principles of being, through the benign encounters with the fifth dimensional kind. And who are these fifth dimensional kind that we speak of so frequently with you? The fifth dimensional kind are your very own soul families, and your very own higher selves. The fifth dimensional kind are the energetic pathways leading you to the understanding and acknowledgement of that which you are, which is a soul within a dwelling of a human body, finding yourselves partaking of the human experience, utilizing all the glorious accompaniments of the heavenly abodes, while anchoring the pure love and light that you have brought with you and bestowed upon humanity. For indeed you are awakening to your very own selves, for indeed the new reality of that which can and shall come to pass is morphing into your present known worlds. And so we return to the understanding of the fifth dimensional kind and how to maneuver said frequencies and encounters. Upon encountering a new frequency, a new wave of benevolence, your bodies usually seize up from said experience, for the fear of the unknown hijacks your pathway of connectedness. The fear of the unknown mitigates the link and stops you from establishing a true connection with those who have come to assist you. And so the way to maneuver said frequencies is to fully and cognitively comprehend that the fifth dimensional kind are here to assist you in moving further through the realms of the unknown, opening various gateways for you to choose from, opening various timelines and portals in order to fully align you with the timeline and the life of your choice, of your very own creation. And hence, the most important aspect of said encounters is to quench your vehicle's natural response of putting up a block whilst sending your nervous system into overdrive with fear and fight or flight effect. It is thus imperative that you quiet the ego and fully examine the Morpheus apparatus which is spinning a web of confusion as directed by your very own egos and sending your vehicles of choice into panic. The way of achieving said balance, and the way of achieving said statute of acceptance, is through the meditative purposes which have been outlined for you in our previous messages. Through meditative purposes, through various movement modalities which have been sent to your ethers in order to teach you how to stabilize various earth energies and fully allow the fifth dimensional reality to take form in your cognitive understanding of being. For through fully aligning yourself with the fifth dimensional frequencies, you shall then be able to manifest the realities of your choice. You shall then be able to fully move into a new phase, whereby all the senses of your present cognition and those unbeknownst to you yet, shall activate and allow you to see beyond the veil, allowing you to experience a different type of reality of being, allowing you to walk through veil of forgetfulness, arriving at the very core of your own being, communicating freely with those of the higher dimensions and those of the third dimensional earth. For the era of various frequencies, of various dimensions and various timelines for you to choose from, is upon you. And so and thus, we usher you and urge you to find the balance within, to meditate upon various objectives outlined for you in our previous messages. For it is fully and completely up to you to decide whether you are ready to move forward into the fifth dimension and utilize the triangular degrees of consciousness yet again, to allow the supreme benevolence of light to flow freely upon your planet. To once again align you with the source of all that is, to once again allow all to experience bliss and heaven on earth through the unification principles of being. The acquisition of new technological prowess has allowed humanity to enter a new era of technologically driven automation. And it is through the technology sector of your world that your earth shall see arise in a new biological structures which will allow you to propel the knowing of your true origins and agendas placed before you by your higher selves upon the entrance into the matrix system of Planet X. For through the knowing of your past, the knowing of your true origins, humanity shall be able to take the final step into the destination of full awakening, into the destination of full awakening to that which they are, and propel themselves further still. Indicative of vernacular release, the pressure builds within the vessels of articulating degrees. The pressure builds within the vessels of articulating degrees to allow the acknowledgement of self-fulfilling prophecies to take shape and form in the cognitive realities of the beholders. Through the informational decrees and informants stationed on Gaia, much has indeed become crystal clear to the beholder, through the observer's declining influence of the informational encodings, which are rapidly generating mass awakenings to occur. Within the mass awakenings which are occurring daily in your cognitive reality, within the structural obligations and components, therein lays the holders of benevolent cognition and know-how, who shall expand humanity's abilities, and generate information of such proportions that it shall leave no one standing. For the decrees which are about to be unveiled in a uniform formation, shall explain and expose to humanity its true origins. Through the deliberate cooperations with those in the know, with those in power, shall the information about your true origins be revealed. For in order for humanity to shake the debris, to fully shake the debris of that which it has accumulated as a giant living breathing machine known as planet Earth, the fragments must be irradiated once and for all. And so, it is through the endeavors of those who are presently incarnated into human bodies stationed on Gaia, who have indeed partaken of said mission years ago, it is through the deliberate seeding of the new kids on your planet who are far removed from the history of humankind, and find absolutely no interest in soaking up such misinformation into their cells that transformation to the fifth dimensional kind shall be deemed possible. It is through the new seedings, who shall walk freely amongst humans, carrying the collective consciousness of all who have come and gone. It is through these new beings, the new kids, who shall transform said energies and absorb said energies, and erase the past and human cognitive understanding, that the change that you all are longing to uphold shall take place. It is through your endeavors, and the endeavors of your kind shall the earthlings finally be able to grasp the understanding of karma, and release it once and for all from their memory banks. And it is through the endeavors of each and every single soul presently occupying time and space continuum on the planet known as Gaia that the experiment of the third dimension shall come to an end. And so, through the understanding of self, shall the understanding of cosmic proportions arise. Through the understanding of individualized experiences shall a new platform set into existence, and through the interaction with the fifth-dimensional kind, shall the energies which are quickly reaching Gaia fully and completely be ingrained into the human collective consciousness. For it is through your thoughts which are exemplified, in order to obtain the necessary energies to fulfill the desired outcome for all involved, shall the earth finally shake her layers and step into the role of the creator. Know that you are supported by all that is, know that you can call upon us whenever you need. Know that we are walking with you hand in hand and foot in foot. Know that it's so, for it is. That is all that we have for you now. We love you. We are with you. Goodbye for now.